right now. You are saying, though, it's only going to progress throughout the day.
Yeah, you might see a flurry or two early this morning, but it is going to pick up. And we've got another round here this afternoon. That one's likely going to bring most of our accumulation later today and tonight. You can see on satellite and radar, a lot what's popping up is going to be cloud covered this morning. You may down near Larkspur. I know Jason's been checking the cameras. We've been looking at them closely. May start to see a few light snow showers there. And with temperatures in the 40s, it might even be a little bit more of a rain snow mix early on. The mountains are definitely picking up some snow right now, but here's the view from Denver, and you can see some of those lower lying clouds. 30s and 40s as you step out the door. Winds are fairly calm this morning. We have Thornton right now at 41, Centennial 39. This will be it for the 40s, though, as temperatures drop down into the 30s here this morning. That's where we're going to stay, and it's only going to get colder overnight tonight. All right, take a look at some of the alerts. In fact, parts of Jefferson County now under that winter weather advisory going into effect early this morning. The alert south of Denver for the Palmer Divide. So for those of you closer to Parker, the Pinery, Elizabeth, Castle Rock, your winter weather advisory goes into effect at 2 o'clock this afternoon. That's when we're anticipating really for the evening commute and then the early morning commute tomorrow, most of that snow. Totals likely around 4 to 7 inches. Here's what's tricky with this system. We are just on the northern edge of some much heavier snow that's going to be down south, closer to Monument Hill. And so when you're talking maybe a difference of 20 to 30 miles, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. So we could see some of those heavier totals a little closer to town here overnight. This is what it looks like on Futurecast. 30s now, 30s this afternoon. You can see where we start to see some bands of snow rolling through by early afternoon. That's just after lunchtime, so closer to about 1 o'clock. That'll linger through the late afternoon and early evening, lightening up closer to about 6. Temperatures down close to freezing at that point, and then overnight tonight we'll see a bit more snow. Again, this is when we're going to be on the northern edge of some of the heavier snow, really through early Friday morning. It's going to be Colorado Springs, Pueblo, south of there, where they see some of the heaviest and the last of the snow. And I'm going to show you that statewide perspective a little later on here this morning. By midday tomorrow, temperatures are in the upper 20s to low 30s, a lot drier up to the north at that point. This is where some of those totals up over the northeastern plains will likely be at around 1 to 2 inches. Skies will then start to clear out as the day goes on Friday, with potentially a little sunshine later in the day. Upper 30s today. Tomorrow will be in the low 30s, and then things will warm up. Heading up into the weekend, you're going to find 40s, even some 50s by Sunday with more sunshine. I'm going to take a closer look at, again, some of those potential snowfall totals, Jason, coming